Hello friends, welcome back to our channel. Hope you all are doing good. This is the Python 0 to Hero series. As part of today's video, we will learn a bit more on data types. Yesterday, we learned some basic steps. Let's little bit deep dive today onto the data types area. Right. So broadly, data types are like numeric types, and then text types, sequence types, mapping types, set types, Boolean types. So these are the high level or broad level types available, right, in Python. Yesterday we learned what is a data type, right? The value assigned to, holding your variable is nothing but that is your type of data, right? So that is your data type. So now coming to numeric types. In numeric, we have integer, right? We have float, we have complex numbers. So integer can have, integer is having whole numbers like positive or negative numbers. Okay, whole numbers, right? In this case, we have given example of 10. It can also be minus 10, right? Similarly, float will have decimal points with it, right? Like 10.5 and all. Complex, it is like represents complex numbers with a real and an imaginary part of it. So real is 2 and the imaginary part is your 3j, right? So that is how complex numbers are represented. Let's move to text type, right? So text type is nothing but your string data type is represented as text type, which contains a series of text, right? Example is hello world within single or double quotes. Sequence, as I told, sequence of characters. Okay, it represents sequence of characters. Now Boolean type. Next is Boolean type. It is the keyword is bool, right? Either it will be true or false. Example is true or false, right? Then we have sequence type. We have in sequence types list, tuple, range. So don't worry, we will learn more about list, tuple, range, set, dictionary, all those things when we proceed further in the course. Okay. So list, tuple, range, they all support indexing and slicing. So what do you mean by indexing and slicing, right? So you can actually take a reference of the, let's say in a list we have it's a number list, let's say 1 to 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4. So I can take the index of that particular number value, right? Let's say 1 2 3, right? Index starts with 0 0 1 2. So my 3's index is 2. So I can take that index number and represent the value of it, okay, from the list. We'll deep dive into all those things, don't worry. On this section, so we will learn a little more. So coming to list, how a list keyword, it's list, and it's kind of an ordered and mutable collection. We will also read what is mutable. Mutable is nothing but changeable. That means you can change a list, alter a list, but whereas a tuple, it's not changeable. Okay. Example of a list is 1 2 3. Similarly, now we are into tuple. So here you can see, right, list is represented within square bracket, whereas if you come to tuple, tuple is nothing but again ordered list, right, but it's immutable, that is it cannot be changed, and the representation of tuple is within your brackets, right? 1 2 3, that is in square bracket, this is in your normal brackets, right? Range, again range is, the keyword is range. It is kind of start and end point, right, of a list or sequence of numbers. Yeah, that is what a list. Example, range of 5 is It always, remember, in Python it starts with only 0, 1, 0, right? So when I say range of 5, it will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. That means I have 5 numbers starting with 0. That is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So when you say range of n, you will get an output of n minus 1. Okay, till n minus 1. Okay, then we have set type, right? Set type is set, set. Again, set is, it's not ordered, but it's unordered. But again, set is a list. It will not have duplicate values. In a list, you can have duplicate values, but in set, duplicate values are not allowed. And set is also mutable. Like your list, set is also mutable. But yeah, example is like your list is represented within square brackets, but your set is represented within curly braces. Then we have mapping type, that is called dictionary. Keyword is dict. Okay, so it is nothing but a key value pairs, right? So let's say x equal to ram, or name equal to name, then in columns you say ram, right? So name is your key, value is your ram. Okay, let's see an example, right? So again, dictionary is represented within curly braces, but you see here, right, the key value pair are separated with colons and different items are separated with comma. Okay, then yesterday we have seen with example how to check data type, right, of a value or of a variable. So if you want, I can show you today also in this video, but let's see, I'll show you. So let's check couple of examples, right, in tabular format. So int, as we discussed, represented a whole number 10, float with decimal points, string with single quote or double quote text, then boolean, true or false value, list within square brackets, number series, or not only number, you can also represent text and all, right, characters as well. Then tuple, again, it's kind of your list only, but I mean, it is represented with the normal brackets, right? Set, again a list, but it doesn't have duplicate values, represented within curly braces. Dictionary within curly braces, key value pair separated by colon, and range is range. Okay. So if you want, I can show you examples like let's say x equal to 10, right? Now let me say what is the type of x. It will return the integer, right? Similarly, again, if I type x equal to 10.5 and I say type of float, so this way you can check actually. Okay, so yeah, so that's all for today's video, right? If you like the video, please hit on the like button, do share and comment. Please do subscribe to the channel if you are new to the channel. Thank you for watching the video and have a good day. In the next video, we will learn more about kind of operators, then typecasting, which we have already learned in the previous video, but I will learn a little more, right? So please do keep an eye on this. Thank you once again. Bye bye. Have a nice day.